If she's insecure, please believe that a man has made a woman insecure. That means that if she's got to question you about your phone, if she got to question you about you hanging with your so-called homeboys, or anybody away from her, if you my thing is, I wouldn't even marry a man that is a whore. Literally speaking, a male whore, meaning he likes a lot of women. He likes a lot of women attention. When you're a married man, all of that attention goes out the door. You don't get that attention, and if you is getting that attention, you built that attention for it to get on you. You feel me? So yes, you're making her very insecure. She should not. She should feel like number one when a woman is married to a man. So any of you insecure ass women out here to keep saying women are insecure because they daggone go through their men's phone. That man made that woman insecure to where she's going doing what she's doing. And no, I really hate to hear a woman say another woman is insecure by any means. No. If your man is doing things in a relationship, you should have got, if you want to be, look, when they built their platform, it was a platform of all women probably that was on him. So I don't even know why you got married. Literally, y'all stars or upcoming wannabe stars or whatever, y'all want the fame, and this is what come behind fame. You know, humiliation. Because at this point, you know what I'm saying, he's being humiliated at this point, and he's got people that's coming on his side to defend him, and then you got you got the you got the the housekeeper saying, now it's a whole nother level when the housekeeper is speaking and saying her what she got going on and what she done went through, as far as this man being not so good, and the housekeeper got a lot to say. And so when you listen to the housekeeper and what she say, all of the daggone totes go out the door, all of that go out the door when you hear the housekeeper and what she's saying about the man. The housekeeper says that he comes in the house, he's an in and out type of husband. I'll be back. I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? I'll call you. That type of husband. And who wants that kind of husband? And who wants I wouldn't want a husband that's in the limelight, that all is hanging on my husband is women. No. So maybe Brianna from Big Mama, maybe you need to just go ahead and get out of that, baby. You go find someone that you gonna love and that's gonna love you and respect you. That's not gonna get out my car. No, this your wife. How you gonna tell her to get out your car? And another thing, y'all, I'm sorry, but with an attitude like this dude got, and you got your family coming up against me, baby, it ain't hard to take a sucker down. It ain't hard to take a sucker down. Then you disrespected me. You let your sister disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? By, with her being, her having her situation. You know what I'm saying? And then you come on here to defend your brother that clearly everybody in the world can hear has disrespected this woman in so many ways. This is your wife. This is not a girlfriend. This is not no jump off. This is your wife that you're talking to like this. And the conversation that you saying, it's just a lot. It's a lot. You disrespected your wife. You know what I'm saying? And just the videos of the sister that she has is enough to daggone turn your stomach as a woman. So this ain't even about what he done physically. It's about the verbal abuse. Period. It's verbal abuse. You don't want everything is your way or everything is no way at all. And that's what I see in him. And you would have never thought that he was this type of person until you heard what the sister's videos that she got out and things of this nature, and it just, that's a turn off there. Anyone on the internet that will hear this man talking to his wife like this would be turned off. I'm sorry. And I'm just clearly saying and speaking it that, you know what I'm saying, you got to be careful on the things that you say on this internet and do on this internet. You know what I'm saying? Because people are watching and listening. And for you to talk to your wife this way, you like totally have to be the most narcissistic type of dude and then expect this woman to take all this hurt back. Listen,
She texts me and go, "Oh, he about to put me out the car."
listen, this is enough for me.
I'm like, what? Mind you, they down. I'm not gonna say where they live at, but they're not close. At least 45 minutes away. And I'm just like, you got to get put out the car. Because I kept the kids. I'm at her house. I'm watching the kids because she didn't want to go. And I'm like, no, y'all go out. Y'all go have fun. I'll keep the kids. That's all. She have her kids 24/7. She watched them all day, every day. All day, every day, she got her kids. And I said, sis, I'm going to keep the kids so y'all can go out and have fun. This is their argument because I told her she needs to start recording. I want to find the
Now
right
listen,
parts
y'all.
of the argument. And I'm not going to show y'all the whole thing because that's for her to share.
Now I want to tell y'all, this took me out. I was just appalled by just this right here just took me out. If you were a fan of his or you daggone was feeling him or whatever, this was enough right here to just take you out. This right here. Just this right here. This it didn't have to be the physical touching and none of that breaking of or nothing that. It's just this right here that took me all the way away from him or supporting him or anything or wanting to be a fan or anything like this because I was a fan of both of them now. But now, mind y'all, once you hear this, it's like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And Brianna, you know what I'm saying, when, after a woman hear what he say to her, a woman, I'm 52 years old, y'all. I've been on this earth a little longer than some of these people that follow me. So, me right then and there, that right there, I'd have just
But
daggone.
this is what she sent me to my phone about them arguing. Every bitch that got a problem with me promoting. Okay.
Listen.
With my music, with a behind a woman is a bitch. Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah. I'm not about any bitch who got some problem with me promoting my music. That's why I respect. That's that. I don't give a fuck what they on. I don't care what they on. Who cares? Niggas they had their draws on. If they ain't promoting something. So she was, everybody's like, oh, but she posts all these girls and she's okay with it. And he even said that my wife.
So he's literally wanting her because I mean we've been listening, we've been paying them attention, and you know they trying to say she wasn't nothing before he got with her, and he built her up and he made her who she is. Maybe he did. Maybe they benefited each other for so many reasons, and God did it. That's this is where you say God did it. You know, he brought them together. They both became someone with each other. It's not like someone is going out and they're going to lack. Because once you know how to work these platforms, you know what I'm saying, you're going to daggone be paid. You hear me? So both of them got blue checks, okay, by their names. So both of them are famous. When you get a blue check on this thing, you are famous because they decided to pay you a check, okay? But now when you hear him saying he don't give no this and he don't wait a minute, you talking to your wife, sucker. And I daggone just was sick to my stomach to hear him talking to her like this. And then you want her to get out of the car. Like what man throws his wife out of the car? And I wouldn't care if it was a skit that they was doing or whatever. And then you say you're gonna put your hands on her, physically put your hands on her to pull something off of her. Like, no, I have this really just I'm just it's just very distasteful. Listen.
Who cares? Niggas they had their draws on. If they ain't promoting something. So she was everybody.
So actually they're arguing about his so-called fans or his fan base or the women. So you actually, you know, my thing is again, like I said, I would never date a guy that thinks that he's that big of a person to where he got the big head, you know. What he says goes. Or I'm this big time star, so I'm gonna be with women and I'm gonna have women around me. First of all, no, boo boo kitty, because you could have stayed out of a marriage if you wanted this attention. But obviously, you've seen this young, beautiful model, upcoming model. and you wanted to put her on your team. Young, vibrant, beautiful, and I guess, whatever, but the whole scenario of the matter is you're way older than her. You know better. If you daggone knew that your image was going to be daggone, torn down, then you should have daggone moved different. And that's what I say, because, it's about his image now. You're tearing my image down. You shouldn't put this out here. You're lying on me. And then he got his sister and his brother coming over to defend him. And she really doesn't have anyone but her family. And, but she does. But no one is going to speak out on this because they probably say, look, this is them. They probably be back together tomorrow, next week, whatever. So we're going to stay out of it. But again, like I said, you got the sister who just got out of a daggone abusive relationship a month or two ago. Because if you're following all of these people on Facebook, this got checks, blue checks by their name. Hell, everything that's going on. She's, and everybody was in her, and this is how she got her platform up and running, because of domestic violence. So, you mean to tell me that you're taking sides of your brother because of, some stuff that he done? You don't live in their house. You ain't with them 24 hours. You don't know how he really treat her. So I couldn't believe that the sister even spoke out on his side about it. So her sister comes to defend the day, and her sister got videos. I mean, and stuff of them arguing. And again, like I said, it ain't even about the daggone physical abuse. It's more mental abuse and more verbal abuse than anything.
So everybody's like, oh, but she posts all these girls and she's okay with it. And he even said that my wife don't have a problem. She stated plenty of times she has a problem, but you know what? He keep doing what he want to do. He gonna keep doing what he want to do. Y'all, I'm mad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because I really want to say more, but I'm not because it's not my business until she tell me you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it how I need to keep it, y'all. It just, hearing this just made me mad. So all over again. Cause then I'm like, my sister about to be put out inside the fucking street. This is not the first time, y'all. But regardless, everybody think, oh, physical. Verbal abuse is real.
Right.
Mental abuse is still real.
Yes, it is.
Abused mentally and verbally.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes.
This is another part of the long argument.
And again, like I said, that verbal abuse, he's verbally abusing her and he's mentally abusing her. One, he's mentally abusing her because he's putting women in her face. He's letting her know that no matter what you say, it's gonna be this or whatever, and you're gonna ride with me, and this is what it is, and fuck what you think. Excuse my language, but forget what you feel. And then that's where her insecurities come in. Let me see your phone. You know what I'm saying? Because she's already knowing you've already made her feel insecure already. Where she's got to daggone ask you to see your phone. So I'm sick of the daggone females out here. Well, why would you want to go through his phone? Because he's unfaithful. Let me see what you did today. Why you weren't with me. Yeah, yes. And it might sound crazy to some females, oh, well, you're insecure. No. He shouldn't have never did that. He should have never made her feel nothing more than secure. You supposed to secure your wife and your husband. They are the number one in your life. And so you put all these women in her face, and she's supposed to be hunky-dory with it and happy. Oh, honey, sweet pea. Yes. And of course, if there's a female in her face, she's definitely a potential. Why do you think that these men are so easy to walk away from you? Because it's already been a potential already there. So it's easy for them to throw the divorce out there in the world, or, throw the divorce card out there because they're already detached from you. You know what I'm saying? When a man gets detached from you, there is no more bringing him back. It's over. So at this point, it's a detachment because he keeps throwing out the divorce word. He doesn't want to be there no more, obviously, and let him be where he want to be because all money ain't good money, Brianna. All money ain't good money. Let him chase his dreams. Let him have all this daggone famousness that he wants because famous stuff comes with a price. You feel me? And this at this point, he wants to be so famous, yet you about to be tore down. And God has daggone showed you so many ways that he's with you if you just stand and take his hand. But I don't think you keep pushing him away to take the devil's daggone lane because being with fortune and fame, that ain't God's way. You know what I'm saying? God gonna give you your things that you need in a blessing, honey. You don't even know where it comes from. But you have to sign contracts with people and doing this and that and the other. You already in the devil's hands. And I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? When you sign the contracts with somebody, look at what they doing to R. Kelly. Look what they doing to daggone Michael Jackson. Hell, they done daggone drive some of these people are crazy and they done daggone went up out here. But it is what it is. You out here signing with the devil and trying to live God's life. I mean, you probably already figured, I'm already, what I'm saying, hit and everything, because you signing your John Henry to different, labels and different this and that. So, you gotta get your daggone ritual in, as they would call it, your humiliation ritual. Hopefully this don't last long, because Aries and Tiffany Haddish's daggone ritual didn't last long at all, you know. So hopefully y'all's don't last as long and everything, because you got, when you sign contracts, you got to fulfill your contract, whether it's a ritual, why it's a blood sacrifice, or it's a humiliation ritual, or it's a gay ritual, or whatever. You're gonna go through those doors to get to the next level. So again, this is what he's mad about. Because if you daggone tear down my daggone label, you tear down my daggone this and that, you're gonna make me look bad. You're making me look bad. And it's not her that's making you look bad, mister. It's you, your mouth. And you got a lot of women followers, and see, you'll lose all of your daggone following. If that girl lets her daggone sister go out here with put all this stuff out here that you do and say, it ain't even what you do to her, it's what you say. Women can't believe it. I mean, I'm a woman and I have been following these two for a long time, and I would have never thought that he treated his wife like this. Talking to her about females. She's supposed to daggone, I don't care what it is. Listen what he say.
He sent me to my phone about them arguing.
I'm like, wait a minute, baby. Yeah, I'm out of my head, bitch. Right. You got some problem with me promoting on my page. That's why I'm friends. That's fine. I don't give a fuck what they on. I don't care what they on. You got to cares. Niggas they had their drawers on. If they ain't promoting something.
So she was, everybody's like, oh, well, she posts all these girls and she's okay with it. And he even said that my wife don't have a problem.
Why wouldn't anyone have a problem with her man having women all over her? Or I mean, all over him? Look at the music that you're making. Of course, you're making music to have big bitches be in your music. Booty dropping music and shit like that. Of course, you're going to have females around him. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even, if I was her, I wouldn't even want to be around no man that feels like he got that much, you know what I'm saying, over a woman that, you know what I'm saying, he got these women going crazy over him. And she's probably sick of it. Like, go ahead, 6 years and y'all can have this shit, because I've been with it for 6 years and I've had enough of the verbal abuse, the physical abuse, arguing with me in front of my kids, you know what I'm saying, all down the street, all in the cars and stuff. How can you daggone deal and live being happy with someone that's always arguing with you over you? And see, one thing, let me tell you, Robert, one thing about a woman, she ain't arguing at you if you're not doing something. You got to be doing something for that woman to be arguing at you. And for y'all to keep calling this woman insecure, he shouldn't have never made her feel nothing but security. But he made her feel insecure with these women that he got all off in her face and stuff. And they all in his inboxes. He talking about this is business. Ain't nothing business after the office, bitch. Excuse my language. Ain't shit business. And it'd be like this. When y'all dealing with my husband, if it's any female agents, y'all can holler at me. I'll holler at him. I'm his manager. He don't need no female nothing. And if he was smart, he'll be like Neo. Neo's woman is in his videos. You don't need no another woman around you when you got a video vixen wife with the baddest body. She got a banging body. Even if they fixed it up, she still got the banging body. And you can already lose a good thing. But I'm just saying, you done lost it. Because she's done. You can tell when a woman is done with a man. You will not get out here and make her look bad, and then your family trying to hype you up to look like you this daggone good person, and you tearing this girl down as you go.
Doing what he want to do. He gonna keep doing what he want to do. Y'all, I'm mad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because I really want to say more, but I'm not because it's not my business until she tell me what you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it how I need to keep it, y'all. It's just hearing this just makes me mad so all over again. Because then I'm like, my sister about to be put out on the side of the fucking street. This is not the first time, y'all. But regardless, everybody think, oh, physical. Verbal abuse is real. Mental abuse is still real. You can be abused mentally and verbally by someone you are with. Okay? You can. This is another part of the long argument. We talking. We Paul, let you in the fucking Uber right now. Let's go. Let's see. What you talking about? I ain't gonna be with no bitch for disrespecting me ever no more.
Okay, right there. Okay, right there. Woo, that right there. That right there, Robert. See, she better than me. Because, see, they'd had to call your sister on me. Swear. Because I'd have busted them big lips in your mouth. I swear I would have. Right there when you called your wife a bitch. Listen. I would have broke all them daggone langalingers out, all them daggone Mr. Ed teeth out your face right then and there. So then I would have been called an abuser then. You hear me? Because see, you not about to call me no bitch and I'm your wife and I wear your ring and I've had a child by you, boy, baby, bye. Woo, honey, baby, bye. But this right here would have took me out. I would have never daggone followed that dude again. You know what I'm saying? I just be following him to see what the fuck he's saying. What he got to say to make himself look good. Because at this point, you say you ain't going to be with no bitch that. What? This your wife. And you talking about insecure. How more insecure can you make her feel? She's bitches in your eyesight. And I've never. My husband, he better not. His girl, baby, he be picking up teeth off the ground. See, when the man start to disrespect his woman like that, that means this man is already disconnected from her. He's already disconnected. He just haven't disconnected yet. But his insides are disconnected from her. He has no more feeling for her. He could talk to you any old kind of way and disrespect you and call you all kind of bitches and this and that and the other. I'm not going to be with a bitch that... Let me go back to that. Whew, girl, that touched my heart right there. Because, baby, I'm telling you, that word right there will make me swing on a nigga. Excuse my language. That word right there will make me swing on a man. It will. It will. I'm not going to sit here and shuck and jive and like, hey, I am who I am. And I've had times where I done knocked the man in his mouth or, you know what I'm saying, started a fight so we could fight. Because your insecurities... Let me tell you, ladies, no matter what these daggone so-called, oh, my husband or my man don't cheat type of bitches talk, excuse my language, about insecurity. You know what I'm saying? They won't dare touch their man's phone. You know why? Because they will deal with what Brianna's dealing with right now. That's right. That girl is going to deal with what Brianna's dealing with right now. So they know better than to touch their man's phone. Hello. That's why they don't touch their phone, because they know they don't have that access. When a man is doing right, he don't care about you getting his phone. Hello? Babe? What? When a man doing right, do he give you his phone? Okay. You see what I'm saying? But if your man doing wrong, baby, Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna get that phone. That man will break your fingers trying to take that phone from you. He'll probably then bent your finger back or try to do something trying to save you from seeing what's in his phone. So for you daggone females, that dudes is daggone sleeping with everything under your nose that you think you got this daggone so good this good person and you just know him saying you'll deal with what she's dealing with. A narcissistic ass man. Verbally abusive, physically abusive, and ain't no woman gonna want him. After the daggone looking at the sisters' videos, ain't no man. You just a daggone. And if anyone at this point is feeling attractive to you, anyways, you know what I'm saying? It must be a bad mamma jamma. She must be after your money. Cause you know what I'm saying, when you was a bigger dude, you daggone had it going on. Your mouth wasn't so wide, it wasn't that big. Your head is very long now. You know what I'm saying? And you just think you the daggone the Usher or daggone, Tyrese or some shit. I don't know, but you ain't no looker to me. I don't even know. Brianna, she's a very pretty girl, and I'm sure she can get any man in the industry already. So if she was a daggone gold digger, I'm sure she could have been digging in some daggone big boys' pockets, not yours. The fuck? She's a video vixen by herself. She could do the industry, and guess what? You're gonna make her rich. Guess how? Because you tearing her down to make yourself look good, and it's gonna go the other way around. She's gonna become a big time someone, and you're gonna be sitting here wishing you had to stay with this woman and you hadn't a dog her and treated you did, because she's still young. You hear me? She's still young, and you didn't do nothing but open the door for the industry to really sign her. You know what I'm saying? And get her where they want her to go. She's young. How many dudes would not? She's young. She's beautiful. And how many dudes wouldn't daggone want to be with a beautiful woman like her? That's in the industry. She got a lot of little, you know what I'm saying, she got a package deal, you know what I'm saying, but that girl is not a bad looking girl, and I'm telling you, it could flip around, and the famous stuff that he want to happen for his life, it'll all come in her. Just God to just shower this woman, because the world has seen how he is with her. She deserves to be happy. That marriage that she wanted, if she had to pay for that marriage, her fairy tale wedding or whatever you want to say it, or they say she paid for all of that. He didn't want to do that. Well, guess what? You lucky that a woman would even daggone spend her money. If that was the case, if she spent that money, because y'all clearly said that she spent the money on her wedding, her fairy tale wedding. And you know what? She'll probably get that from a real true man that's going to give her that. Her dream wedding, I'm just telling y'all the way that this might turn out, that he wants to be this famous person. And you know what I'm saying? She wind up getting the riches and the famousness. She's still young. He's in his 40s, and she's like, what, late 30s? I mean, not late 30s, early 30s, late 20s maybe. I don't know how old she is, but the girl is a pretty girl, so they can definitely use her in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I mean, modeling, just a video vixen, just there standing there looking cute, because that's what they do. But I mean, it's just terrible listening at this man and how he talks to his wife, and he calls you. I don't want to be with no bitch that. Ooh, baby, hold on, cause see, I would have cold cocked him right then and there. I ain't even gonna lie.
You can be abused mentally and verbally by someone you are with. Okay? You can. This is another part of the long argument. Why are we talking? We pull on and let you get a fucking Uber right now. Yeah, why are you talking? Let's go. Let's see. What is you talking about? I ain't gonna be with no bitch that disrespect me ever no more. You a bitch. I know better. You a bitch. Way better. You a bitch. Way better. You a bitch. Okay, that's fine. I'm a bitch ass there pulling over and let you get an Uber. Yeah. So the fuck I ain't doing shit. Yeah. Got you.
Now they're going back and forth. Because now you've challenged her. So she now calls you a bitch. And then he's still calling her a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Like, grow the hell up, dude. You're 40-something years old. You should have never disrespected that woman by calling her that over a woman. That's how she knows that you can't be daggone. You're not even husband material, bro. You don't talk to no woman like that. Not even a woman that you took into your life and gave. You know what I'm saying? Put your ring on her finger. No, no. Then y'all going back and forth calling each other this. But listen. So now he's getting ready to physically touch her. Cause if she don't get out the car, now I'm gonna snatch this off your head. Like, where did the argument start? Y'all was going out and y'all was going to have a good night. So what changed? Something in your phone, something you looked at, now you upset with your wife? Because see, that's usually what happens. Someone checks their phone, something dinged in the phone. Now they get an attitude. Now they want to start arguing with you so that they can daggone cause an argument so they can run away from you and go be with the person that done dinged in their phone. You feel me? You better sit over there and shut the fuck up. See, right then and there, you know what I'm saying? You can't talk to me like that as a female. I'm sorry, I'm not a weak female. I will fight a dude. I'm not even gonna sit there and play. You know, first of all, when you said you better sit over there and shut the fuck up, that right there would have been enough for me. And I would have been all over his head in that car. I don't care about you. Just had an operation. You're disrespecting me. I'm just not gonna keep on taking your physical, mental, and daggone verbal abuse. And those are three things that this man has portrayed in just that one video of them arguing. That you are for your physical abuse, you verbally abuse her, and you mental abuse her. The mental abuse is because you know that she does not want these women in her face. You know what makes me so mad about him is because you stopped her from daggone her dream. You stopped her from her dream. She was a model, on upcoming model. If I remember, you know what I'm saying. She wasn't even pregnant when you met her. Yeah, I think if I remember, she wasn't pregnant when you met her. She had got pregnant or something like that. So you made her a mother again. She's already got kids that's already ready to daggone, go into middle school and stuff probably. You know. But again, like I said, mental abuse, physical abuse, and all of that stuff, it's a lot. And now for 6 years, if this girl had to just endure the mental abuse. The mental abuse is her not being able to deal with this man having these women in his inbox and him, you know what I'm saying? And see, that's Robert's problem. He's got women in his inbox and he's married. And he wants Brianna to sit back and twiddle her finger. Oh, these are my people that I work with. Like, boy, if you don't go sit down and have several seats, God is going to sit you down and humble you. See, instead of you doing all of this, you should be daggone making some sectors and things, videos about God and what God done for you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of arguing with your wife and trying to daggone push her away. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. But this one right here took the cake. Y'all gotta listen what this lady says about him. And I thought, wow, you can, if I walk in your house, I mean, that's all but respect. If I speak to you, and you know what I'm saying, but he's so in his phone, just what is you that time that you giving your phone, you need to be giving your wife. But you want to push her away because though that time that you got in your phone is what's got you occupied, and the love that he is looking for, he's not getting it from his wife because he keeps pushing her fucking way. And that's literally. Your phone is what got you. It's an agent. It's one of these people from, who I work with. No, get the fuck out of here, bro. So that's mental abuse to this girl. And she's been dealing with mental abuse for 6 years, y'all. It was time that it was about that time for a person that's been holding how she feel for so long, in that long. Cause I'd have been left, baby. I'd have been left. Ain't no, no, you can't daggone the first time you daggone. I'm saying, hey, they put about till death do you part, and this and that and the other, and do vows. I didn't do vows. Like I said, I did my I do's. I do. I didn't now promise to daggone be with somebody for the rest of my life until we died. No, I did not. I said I do. Vows is something different. It's like you promising to be with this person until y'all pass away, and no one else gets to do anything until that person passes away. You can't get married no more. You can't do nothing. And a lot of people is getting out of marriage to get back into a marriage. I think you should just daggone cool out, especially if it's somebody that's really fast, because you're not going to never make no one happy. And that goes for the fast man that wants all the women around you. You're going to wish you didn't have all them women around you. Hell, you're already skinny. If you catch a daggone disease out here that you can't get rid of, you can go down to nothing but a stick and bone. Because you really lost a whole lot of weight, and you lost that weight too fast. I'm sorry. I don't care how much you were juicing and daggone eating and things. And now you don't look the same. And honey, Brianna daggone looked up. If you gonna give a divorce, let him go, Brianna. Shit, cause he too daggone fancy for me. He think he fine. He think he the best thing is walking around, and he don't need how he has obviously not looked in the mirror at himself from his big weight and then this little weight that he has on him that doesn't look good. It's like your face is way too small for those big old lips and teeth. I'm sorry, it is what it is. But you went down to nothing, and then your head is great, big, long. When you was big, you had some weight on you. You was daggone. Maybe you could turn the daggone head or two, but and then the women that's on you now, and they've been riding with you since you was big, so they probably like shit. He doesn't lost weight. He probably blah blah blah, but that don't look good. And then another thing, when y'all guys go out here and y'all go under surgery and stuff, women are used to a man with a six pack that his stomach ain't all messed up and got these scars on him and stuff. So, and I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but you know what I'm saying? When we get scars and stuff, men don't like all of that. You got baby scars that makes your stomach be crunched off in the middle, and it ain't a bikini cut. So now you got this big scar. Those scars are not something that some people are willing to uh, look at, literally. I mean, even though what you went through, but some things is just not, you're not the bag no more. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, let's get to this one because I want y'all to hear what the housekeeper got to say.
He's one, and I'm still in my bed, but I woke up to seeing a video of, well, several videos of Mr. LaTruth. One, he was doing an interview with someone, and on the interview, he's sitting there singing and everything. First off, a person does not own up to what they do. A person that does not acknowledge they're wrong. In his eyes, he did nothing wrong. In his eyes, he never admit or take blame for anything he does. I have been in their home 5 days total.
Okay, and can I daggone stop that right there? That lady, again, right here, just this lady, I don't know this lady from Adam, but from what she just said and looking at what he's done, I know she's not lying. It's his actions, you know what I'm saying? And when you go back to what people are saying and go back to his actions and see what he done, you know what I'm saying? It just further lets you know, and what he say, that these people ain't lying on this man. It ain't even about them lying on him at this point. Everything that you've heard is definitely not leaning his way. And like I said, with the wife and the way that he treated her, I'm a cold blooded female. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking you for everything up top but your damn shitty draws. You feel me? Excuse my language, but yeah. Because how dare you? I've been with you for 6 years holding your truth in. your lies in on my life, the dark energy that I've put on my life for 6 years. And what I mean by dark energy is the energy that everyone is now coming out to daggone discuss about you and your actions. That's why I say, y'all, people got to stop coming on the internet and putting your stuff on the internet because somebody going to dissect it. Somebody going to dissect it.
First time I stayed in their home was 4 days. I was there 4 days. And the second time I stayed in their home, I just stayed overnight. I know her father
She's
well.
talking about
He not only
Robert
disrespects her,
Hampton, the
he
truth.
disrespects the father. And you take things to a whole nother level. Good morning, everybody. When you disrespect people's.
Oh, yes, I got to talk about this, y'all. Because when I got in here and I heard him introduce her dad as his butler, like, get the fuck out of here. Excuse my language again, YouTube. But no, don't introduce my dad as your butler. He's my daddy. And he's your father-in-law. Hello. But again, narcissistic men, boy, baby, bye. Physical, mental, and daggone verbal abuses will happen. So this lady is clearly letting everybody know that she done been in their house and she done talked to this man, and he's so busy in his phone, he ain't obviously talking to Brianna because, you know what I'm saying? Like she said, I just come in and I speak and he don't even speak. Like, who are you? Because my husband says he's famous, but where? I haven't heard nothing that's famous about him, but them being on YouTube and Facebook. But listen at the daggone housekeeper. She done been there, baby. She take care of the kids. She helped Brianna out. So listen what the housekeeper is saying about him. Hello.
Parents. Brianna is like my daughter. I did not give birth to her, but she's like my daughter. Okay? I'm old enough to be her mother, and two of my daughters are older than her. Everything since I've been a part
Thank you,
of
baby.
her life, or a year now, has been a fake. She has went through so much. I know personally. Okay? I know him. He knows me. Okay?
And look, y'all, I share her letter, and it is so. I mean, her post. This young lady, and see, I feel so bad for her because I got daughters her age. I have kids older than Brianna, probably, or they probably the same age. So I'm feeling some type of way about this because I know that if a man was daggone beating on my daughter, physically, mentally abusing her, I'm coming. You ain't got to worry about her daddy. You got to worry about this daggone Tasmanian devil here. Cause when somebody do something to my kids, I ain't gonna ready sit back and let the system tell me nothing. I got time today. I got time on my hands to sit in jail after I peel somebody's wig back about my kid. Excuse my language, but you're not about to daggone play on my top about my kids. So, like I said, the dad couldn't do nothing, and baby, you not about to play with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I would have been up on them steps on him. I don't care. You're not about to. You have obviously when you have been physically and mentally and verbally abused, you have called people on the phone to complain about this god dang going demon that you have put in your life. And to me, that's a demon. For a man that's married to call his wife a bitch, wait a minute, hold up, swole up. Hold up, swole up. You done daggone took this to another level. You know what I'm saying? And then you done disrespected me. And this type of relationship right here, daggone make you snap. And I know a lot of women done seen snapped. But this is the kind of man that'll make you snap on him. And before you know it, you be done daggone off your husband. And now I said, well, it was a crime of passion. It was, you know what I'm saying? Because that's usually what happens when you're married to someone or you going with someone. It's a crime of passion. It happened out of your heart. You feel me? You was hurt that bad that you took that person out. And this is the type of dude that you would probably have to daggone, because verbal abuse is the worst abuse. mental abuse as well. Because you know the words that are coming out of your mouth sticks to my soul. So how can I love you when you treat me the way you do? I can't. And that's for any woman out here that's done been abused. How can you love on a man that beats on you? How can you give him futures? How can you physically love on a man? Kiss him, hold him at night, love on him when he's physically abusive to you, mentally abusive to you, and verbally abusive to you. You can't give nobody no love. Nigga, you lucky to get anybody to love you. And I'm just being real, y'all. But here we go.
He's not gonna come against me because he know I know the truth. He know that I've been in their home. He know that I know his moves. He know that I know he's never home. He's in these streets.
See?
Brianna is very mild mannered, too mild mannered to me. She's too mild mannered. She is too just like she just let him does what he wants.
See, and I ain't about to let no man do what he wants.
Enough of it. I've been begging her.
That's mental abuse.
For almost a year to speak her truth, tell her truth. Why do you keep covering up for this man? Now he's got her recorded on the video. Still try. All he's worried about him and his image and his music and what he gonna do. This man will tell her what to say. This man will type up words and tell her to post it. It's more like she's his child versus his wife. He's very controlling. And Mr. LaTrue, you know I've been in your house, homeboy. So don't come for me because I definitely will pull receipts. I would definitely throw you under the bus that you know I know. Okay? Miss LaTrue is not telling any lies about this man's behavior and what this man does. I promise y'all, my right hand to God.
Hey, Tiana Boo.
All my life, this man is not the same man that he portrays on camera.
Oh, we can see that.
Believe me, when I first visited their home, I was shocked by the way he was as a father and as a husband. I was shocked. The man did not even speak to me. The man did not even say a word to me. Now, watch what I'm about to say. I done been in your home more than once. And each time I've been into your home, except for that second time, I wasn't going searching and looking for you to speak to you. I went in his home, stayed in his home 4 days. The tension was so thick.
Listen.
You can cut it with a knife. The tension was so thick in that house, it just didn't feel right. Okay? I'm speaking about you, Miss LaTrue, Brianna. I don't even like calling her LaTrue. Brianna don't even know I'm on this video. Brianna probably still asleep. But since I keep seeing his family members, friends, or whoever he paying to type stuff for him, because he do pay people to type and lie for him, he does a whole lot of mess behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know. He is this type of dude, okay?
Wow.
Ain't nobody ruining his character but him.
That part.
Ain't nobody ruining nothing about him but him. It took
and that's what I said, y'all.
To
that's what I said. I said he's not worried about how Brianna's feelings are. If she wanted, you know what I'm saying, even think about wanting to get back with her husband, if she wanted to get back with her husband, you know what I'm saying, because you didn't even give a shit about her finger being hurt or whatever. You don't even give a fuck about, excuse my language, her feelings. You know what I'm saying? All you think about, Brianna, I think you need to cut this out. Brianna, I think you need to tell these people the truth. Like, dude, the people see the truth. She don't have to tell us nothing.
All these years to come out. This man is very disrespectful and rude. Somebody come in your house, you don't even speak. Okay, you don't even speak. I had to walk to this man in a section of the house by the kitchen. Now let's talk about it. And I had to go over and speak to him. Let me show you. Let me put my camera down. Let me show y'all exactly what he did. Hold on. Those of you that don't know me know I'm a very, very kind, loving person. Yeah, I saw his brother made the video, and this is why I'm coming out too, because the brother and all of them acting like he's so perfect. Let me tell you something, you don't live in people's houses. Until you live in somebody's house and actually know you know they know him on a brother standpoint. They don't know him on a wife, a husband standpoint. They don't know him on a father standpoint. I'm gonna tell you what I witnessed, okay? Because I'm sick of this. I've been quiet long enough, and I've just been behind the scenes, and that's it. I'm sick and tired of the lies. I'm tired of this man lying on this young lady, okay? He is much older than her, okay? When you date or marry much older men that are like that, they tend to control you and mold you into what they want you to be. She was more his child than his wife, okay? If y'all think they never go anywhere together, and if they do, she paid for it. Okay, she paid for it. She pays for everything. Okay, this man don't ever take his wife nowhere. Why they out eating stuff all the time? He is always filming by himself in the room, in his car, in the street. He ain't never with his wife. Y'all can probably count on 10 hands how many times he's with his wife, and if he's with her, she's paying. Okay, back to when I first met them. Okay. I was in that home. That's when Brianna was having those bad headaches. Brianna was having bad headaches. And we didn't know what it was. No, we didn't know what was going on. Come on, y'all fans know what I'm talking about. Everybody been following that know what I'm talking about. I mean, she was crying out. So, one day I decided just to call her. We were keeping in touch. I was like, oh, God, I don't know what we do about the headache. She done been a brain, she done had scans and all this. And I was about to get out of my car, because I listen to the Lord. Now, y'all may not be a person that believes in God, but I believe in God, okay? I believe in the Lord Almighty God, and I know God speaks to me just as well as he speaks to anybody else. So I had this tuition to call. He said, no. I said, I'm going in this store first. I'm going to go in this store first. He said, no, call her now. I picked up the phone, and she was screaming on the phone, hollering in pain by her head. I said, Brianna, text me your address. I'm coming now. Now, what I heard on that phone was enough to clench your soul, okay? I packed up my stuff fast as I can, throw it in the suitcase. Yeah, God did place me in her life. I packed it in the suitcase. Now, I never, and my fans will tell you, I never, when I say never spoke on anything about this, because out of respect for her, out of respect for Brianna. If it was not for Brianna, I would not have kept my mouth closed this long. I have been waiting almost a damn year for my baby to speak her truth. I've been waiting almost a damn year for her to stop being stupid and covering up for him, because I have talked to her over and over and over, and I kept telling Brianna, each time is going to get worse than the next. This ain't the first time he put his hands on her. This is what I want her to tell her whole truth. This ain't the first time. Think back to their relationship, y'all. Okay, why we want to get a divorce? Brianna just sit back, be quiet, because she's not like that, okay? She is not the woman he's portraying her to be, okay? I spent time in their home, and you see a whole lot spending time in somebody's house for 4 and 5 days. You see a whole lot, okay? And I saw a whole lot.
A whole lot can happen in 3 days.
He was not attentive to her. I walked in. She let me in. I sat on the sofa. I talked to her for a few minutes. And I said to her, I said, well,
and y'all, when people have daggone bad headaches and stuff, that could be an aneurysm. You know what I'm saying? And you should daggone be more attentive to people. If they say they don't feel good, people don't daggone. If a person is not normally, complaining about not feeling good, and again, some things that you're going through can cause stress, and that stress can give you headaches too. And like she said, he wasn't attentive to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want you to be attentive to them when they get sick. You got to daggone nurse them back to health. She's saying he never was like that. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what he say. Like, he'll come in and The way his tone is with her, and it's like it even was when he was in the car cussing at her and calling her out of her name. And they both, you know what I'm saying, out of him calling her that, she definitely gonna call him it back. Because now you know a man definitely don't like to be called a bitch. So now how does it feel? But listen what she say that he do when she's sick and she not feeling good.
Where's your home? She said, he's in there. I said, where? She said, over there. So now there's the kitchen over there, but I can't see him because there's a wall. Now I'm just talking to her and talking to her. This man ain't said one word to me. I said, he don't want me here. Yeah, what's in the dark will come to the light. I
Yeah.
said, he don't want me here. I feel his tension. He don't want me here. So I talked to her for about 15, 20 minutes.
This woman here, when I read into her, she's very into God, you know, and you could tell it just in her voice, you know what I'm saying, that she's passionate about everything that she do, damn near like me. And she can feel things. You can feel things on people when people not feeling good, when they got something on their mind. You can feel that on people. So she's in the house and she's not, huh? You hungry and you want some sex? That's you. Yeah. No, excuse me, y'all. He asking trick questions while I'm on my daggone YouTube. Um, listen. Uh, but that's just about what it is that she feels this man's energy and it ain't right, his energy. Now she done came in the house, she done spoke to the man and he ain't speak back, you know what I'm saying, or it's taking him a few to even acknowledge that you are even, you know what I'm saying, speaking to him because he's so involved in his phone. Listen, y'all.
I said, where's he at? Yeah. She said, right over there. So I get up. I said, well, I'm going to speak to him. I get up. I said, hey, Mr. LaTrue.
The tapping is him in his phone.
Yeah, like I ain't said shit. Still in his phone. Hey, Mr. LaTrue. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm good, Mr. LaTrue. How you outside to watch your videos? I really like your videos and everything. Yeah. I see your content. You real funny. You real funny. Yeah. I said, you real funny. So I walk away. I'm like, okay then. Alrighty then. Okay then. So I get and I say, Brianna, what you want to eat? What you want me to cook? Brianna is screaming from these headaches. I cook shrimp. I'm in the kitchen cooking shrimp Alfredo, and she screams out. And I said, what's wrong? She said, it hurts so bad. And I go in there, I make her some tea, honey and tea with some lemon in it. And I gave her some medication for over the counter sleeping med from Walmart. They're great. You can sleep. I don't even have no more. Let me see. So I can show y'all. Yes, I do. These right here is what I gave her because I have trouble sleeping. You can buy them at Walmart.
Now, mind y'all, why should this woman be taking care of your wife? Like, now I'm kind of like, wow. But I'm like, why would she be having to take care of your wife and you there? And who are you over there? Me? Cause see, I'm like, I'm a Brianna. I want to know who the hell you talking to and who you texting. I'm over here hurting, but you texting in your phone. Who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? So I'm a Brianna because I want to know every member what the hell you doing. Why I'm not getting this attention. My head is hurting. You don't even care. So this lady got to daggone make me a tea, something that my husband is supposed to be doing. But he and his phone over here.
Over the counter. I said, she need to relax. After I fed her, I cooked. I did it for the children. I made sure the children was okay. I cook. He come while I'm cooking in and she's screaming out in pain. This man comes in the kitchen, you got anything for migraine? My wife having a migraine. I said, I got her. I said, yes, I do. I got her. I'm gone, Brianna. I'll call you. Gone, Brianna. At the door.
You know what? And that's what's going to mess up his image.
My task of taking care of her and the children, making sure she's fed, making sure that she's okay. And I said, don't worry about the kids. I got them. I fed the entire family. I cooked shrimp Alfredo and broccoli that night, okay? I made sure the kids was okay. Made sure they did their homework, everything. Made sure Brianna was okay. Fed her, she ate what she could because she was not feeling well. And I went into my luggage where the pills at. I don't know what I did. I went into my luggage. Now this is a couple hours later. I said, Brianna, I want you to take these 2 pills because you need to rest, baby. You have not slept in 4 or 5 days.
My Lord.
It's not good, baby. I went and got these pills, gave her 2 of the pills, because I'm not going to give her the whole bottle or anything. I want to see if this is going to make her rest some. Okay? This is legal. Over the counter, Walmart sleep aid. It works 50 minutes. It works. So I gave it to her. I asked her everything before she went to sleep. I said, what time the kids get up for school? Are you taking them to school? Where's the bus stop? So the bus stop is up the street. She told me what time they get up and everything. So you can hear the little foots upstairs. So I knew when they got up, even without her telling me. So anyway, I gave her the 2 pills. All right? So she took the 2 pills. Now we going on, everybody in bed, good night, everything. Now I'm gonna wait till the next day to see if she rested. So I hear the dog barking, I hear the little foot upstairs, the children running around and everything. It's 6 something in the morning and everything. So I yell upstairs. I hadn't been upstairs, that's their privacy, okay? I ain't going up those stairs, I ain't never been up the stairs because that's their privacy up there, okay? So I yell up the stairs for one of the kids. And I said, y'all come down and get breakfast, hurry up, get dressed and everything. I feed all the kids breakfast, okay? And they go on to school. I asked Brianna, how did you sleep? She said, oh my God. Thank you, Miss T. She called me Miss T. Thank you, Miss T. Oh God, I needed that rest. I appreciate you. I appreciate when she was done with the kids, she went back upstairs. I guess she was getting more rest, okay? I said, Brianna, I'm leaving. I'm going shopping. So I wanted to do some shopping. Would you like to go? No. She said, no, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Okay, Brianna, understand. You still have any headaches? Now, by this night, mind y'all, I didn't know it was no marital problems. Okay? I didn't know it was no marital problems until I visited their home and we had that real deep talk. Okay? When we had that real deep talk. So I'm visiting your home. And while he's gone, because we can't talk while he's there. Oh, we can't talk while he's there. And he ain't there much. He ain't there much. So, trash, garbage can running over, bags of trash in the garage. This man walks over the trash. I had to take the trash out. This man don't sleep, mop, he don't do nothing. All he do is roam the streets. Every day I was there. He come in and out about 10 times a day. In and out. And every time he leave, I'm gone, Brianna. I call you, Brianna. 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 I was there 4 days. And not one time did he interact with those kids. The last day that I was there is when he took 2 of them to Walmart. Not one time did he make sure they eat. Not one time did he make sure they do their homework. Not one time did he ask about school. Not one time. I was there for 4 days. I've been holding this shit in for almost a year. because of Brianna. Okay? I've been holding it in for a year because of her. She don't want to come out. And imagine how I feel every time she cleaning up his mess and telling lies and covering up for him. Imagine how I feel every time I see the damn video with her covering up for him. I just talked to you, and here you is, got your ass on here covering up for him again, cleaning up his mess. I just talked to you. Even down to the moving. They only been in that new house 2 weeks. They only been in there 2 weeks. And I told her not to get another place with him. But what did she do? Went and got another place with him. What did she do? Went and got another place with him. They been in the house 2 weeks. The other house, he done been called several times. Several times. Because they are married, it's a whole lot of different rules and laws in Georgia, okay? The police have been called. She got several reports from when the police has been called. See, this is the shit that y'all don't know. Y'all around here on his side, and I don't care, don't give a damn about whose side you on. I'm for what's right. If she was wrong, I will say she wrong. I don't play pity patty cake with nobody. I speak facts and truth. If my own damn children wrong, I'm going to tell you wrong, and that's it. Okay? I'm telling you what I saw with my own damn eye. That man didn't interact with his wife. That man didn't interact with his damn children. All y'all see is a camera he done turned on then to make y'all think he's the king of the father and the king of a husband. All that shit is a lie. I can turn on the camera now and throw balls and shit with children. You understand me? What is that? He does shit for the camera and camera only. Whatever you see him do with them children is at that moment. When he in that camera, that motherfucker gone by his business. I'm telling you what I see. He wouldn't even take the damn trash can from by the road. That man don't do shit. That man is not a man. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I've been in the home, okay? I was there 4 days. By that 4th day, I told Brianna, you getting out this house today. I said, oh, you getting out the house today. You not sitting in here today. You getting out this house today. That young lady don't run the streets. She not a club hopper. If you are married, nobody wants their husband sleeping around.
Right.
Nobody wants their husband cheating on them.
That part.
Nobody wants their husband talking to different women.
That
this
part.
man have more other bitches and hoes on his profile and on his lives and on his video than his own wife.
And that's why I said, why would he do that?
On his video, hey, would you like to do? Let me see you dance, love to the flow. That's all he cares about is music. If you want to be a rapper, a singer, and you don't want this life with Brianna,
get a divorce.
5 kids now, because your oldest daughter stayed there, okay? With 5 kids, divorce and move on. But you can't play footsie, hip-hop like you a single man. You can't do that. You can still be married and carry yourself accordingly.
That part.
This man is disrespectful. He ain't marriage material for no damn body. You hear me? I wouldn't want my dog to marry him. And I'm speaking facts and truth. And Mr. LaTrue, Robert Hampton, you know, I've been in your home. And the last time I was to their home was maybe about 2 months ago. I'm gonna say about 2 months ago. Do you know? He didn't say one word to me. I wasn't going searching and looking for him that day. Oh, nobody. I didn't say shit to him. I didn't see him. And I stayed the whole day and night to their house. He will call Brianna on the phone. Hey, I need this, I need that. You will still bring your ass downstairs and get your own. He'll call on for I need this, I need that. We played karaoke, everything. Me and his daughter's song, all the children. We karaoke, we did everything. Not one time did he come down the stairs to sing with us, play with the kids or nothing. We had a ball with them children. Not one time. And her daddy was there. Her daddy is there most of the time. He totally disrespects this elderly man. He talks to this man like a dog. The videos y'all seen is
he introduced him as his butler.
Money and video. He's a good faker. He don't want nobody taking the limelight. We were supposed to do a Huh? LaTrue said yesterday she paid 50. Miss LaTrue paid for this. And when I went through that, now I paid for everything. Me and my daughter, y'all know I was to that too. Y'all know I was to Jamaica. Miss LaTrue ain't never paid for shit for me. Brianna, I don't want to put his name attached to her. Brianna has never given me money and never paid for anything because I truly love her. I'm not in her damn pockets. I make my own money. I see a young lady that is being used and being hurt and being done. She paid for everything. Brianna pays for everything. She would pay for flights for friends and family that was there. She did. She didn't have to pay for me or my daughter. And she told me who she paid for, and she told me who she didn't pay for. So those of you that know she paid for, y'all trips, y'all need to tell the truth, okay? That girl pays for everything. He don't pay for nothing, not even a water in the house. He don't pay for nothing in that house. When I see him on them videos, it cringes me. I'm the king of man, supposed to pay for everything. I take care of my family, I provide. You don't do nothing but lay up and use that girl. That's what he does. He done found a young lady that is not me because she's my baby, but he has tried to mold her into a child that he can control. Okay? I didn't know neither one of them, okay, from a can of paint. We met through social media. Me being an influencer, encouraging women and stuff. She started following me. She started coming on my page. She started coming. And I said, oh, she just so sweet and everything. And we became mother and daughter. Mother and daughter. I began to see things that other people couldn't see. So when she hurt, I hurt. I've never spoken out, y'all. And y'all know that I've been to their home. Y'all know that I spent time with them. Y'all know. My fans know. We were supposed to do a prank. And he told her don't do it. He controls everything about her mostly. She's wising up. Because she's tired. She's finally tired. It took her 6 years to get tired. It took her 6 years to get tired. This ain't the first time that man put his hands on my baby. This ain't the first time. And he know damn well it's not. This ain't the first time. Then you get on here and recording her and trying to say, you're messing up my image. But what happened? Your finger wasn't swollen when you left. It wasn't. I don't know what you did. She sprung her finger and broke it or whatever the hell. She bit her finger while she was on the way to the hospital. Dummy. It don't even make sense. He keep making videos incriminating himself.
Yes, he is, and that's sad.
I talk to them in counseling. Why do you tell them what you counsel about? And most of the time I'm with Brianna. Then you make a video and try to ridicule what she said. Then you make a video. He said out his own mouth, but I stopped looking at shit. He said out his own mouth, his brother, that he's had to counsel them. And that most of the time he's with Brianna on Brianna's side. What does that tell you? Now come on, they keep incriminating themselves. Hello, somebody. Then he said it. He said it. That was the first thing he said. Sometimes I have to counsel them, and most times I bring honor on it. So your brother is doing some wrong. Why you won't tell what you would bring honor on? Hello, somebody. Why you won't tell what you was with Brianna? Most of the time I'm with Brianna. That's what he said. Then he also said, if my brother's being violent or whatever, abusive, we will try our best to get the help. Then you go and you cipher through the girl video. Come on. Somebody make it make sense to me. His sister posted something, okay? His sister, I see the video, his sister being abused and her husband comes to her and all that stuff. That's not good behavior. His sister might like that kind of stuff. His sister was on here crying. She put out here crying and everything about being abused. That man called that girl all kind of fat MFs, all kind of things on that video.
He terrible.
She sat there and let that man talk to her like that. That's not normal. So to his sister, you should know firsthand
what abuse is.
Like.
Yeah.
And for you to get on there and not have no sympathy and not feel the pain and hurt,
Right.
instead of you putting your brother in check, instead of you trying to find out that girl didn't break her own damn thing,
Right.
she explains a whole lot of stuff he done did that she ain't telling. She ain't telling. You know firsthand, any woman that done been with a man like this know firsthand what this pain feels like. And you get on here and say, my brother this and my brother that, when we saw you being abused, when we saw you being drugged through the mill.
Right.
The difference in you and her is that she has a platform and she's been covering her husband's image. That's the difference. But you're both women. And any woman that has been through this pain would know how this feels.
Yep.
Nobody will come on here and tell lies and ridicule themselves and put themselves to shame and hurt about this. It ain't easy coming forward about being abused. I was raped at 21 years old. I never told it until I was 50. I'm now 52 years old. We keep it in because we don't want nobody to know what we're going through. We keep it in because we're embarrassed about what we're going through. What is people going to say? What will people think of me? And now that she's speaking her truth, we got people out here ridiculing her, and she finally bailed up enough courage to speak her truth.
Right. Worried
So
about
that's what
somebody's
pisses me
image.
off, because he's still on here telling lies. She finally built up enough courage, knowing that people gonna talk about her, knowing that people gonna come against her, knowing that people gonna ridicule her. Finally built. It takes so much for us to speak our truth. When you've been hurt, it takes a lot to come out and speak your truth. I feel any woman's pain. This is why I created my platform for people that be men and women, okay? You are not alone. Stop suffering in silence. Stop suffering in silence.
Right. Speak out.
Stop suffering in silence. These type of behaviors and these type of things have cost people their life. It has cost people their life. Some people are living with pain for years to come that someone else afflicted on them. I never wanted anyone to know that I was raped. I never wanted anyone to know. It's embarrassing. It's shame. What will people say? What will people think of me? I was 50 years old 2 years ago. I just came out about being raped. I was raped by someone I went to school with, someone I dated at 14, a child. It took me all those years to speak my truth. I'm now 52. It took me all those years to speak my truth. So it vexes my spirit to know the truth about Mr. LaTruth, and yet he lies. Yet he on his screen. His family know he has behaviors that is not good. Y'all know it. Y'all know your brother has behaviors that's not good. Instead of y'all trying to get your brother help, y'all still trying to save his image.
Right. I couldn't believe they talking about an image. That's what took me out. They worried about an image. Like, wow, did y'all really say image?
She stood by him, right behind him, in spite of what I said, in spite of what her daddy said, and I'm quite sure her friends said. In spite of what her family said, she stood by him. It quenched my spirit every damn time I seen her ass on here, cleaning up his mess, telling lies and covering from him. It quenched my fucking spirit. Because I know the truth.
That's
I
sad.
don't take this lightly.
No, I didn't like how he
I
talked to
know
her.
the truth. This man is not who he portrayed to be. This man is one way on the camera and one way behind the closed doors. He is not who he say he is. He's not who he portrayed he is. When y'all see that cocky arrogance, oh God, ain't God, he'll God, he healed himself too far.
Right, I heard
Him
that.
cocky and arrogant.
Yeah, I didn't like that. And God will show enough show you.
Turns on.
This God showing him.
And arrogant.
God get ready to take him down. I mean, sad to say.
You guys,
When you don't believe in God, you definitely get ready to get taken down. He get ready to show you. He gonna pull you to size.
Think back to when how often you see that's your husband. Y'all should be going out several times a week. That's your husband. Y'all should be going on vacations more. That's your husband. Why he always in his car all day in these streets? You know, he make more video with outside people and outside.
It was not you.
Own family. Think back. Just go through. He's always in his car. He's not with Brianna. And then he even make video. People asking me about my wife. Why y'all asking about my? She home with the kids. Where she supposed to be?
Wow.
Slave master.
She's supposed to be with the kids.
I'm tired of people asking about my wife. She home with the kids where she supposed to be. He beat some motherhood down.
Wow.
But she is always with the children. She never gets a break unless it's in school. When I tell you Brianna is a good girl, she's a good girl. She's a good young lady. And I have no reason to lie. She's a very good young lady. Y'all never see her running the streets. He controls her a lot. He controls her to the point.
Them older men do that.
Listen to me. So when I say I'm proud of you,
learn to walk away from violence. Yeah. And put it out here. Hell with him and his image. Your image get ready to get you, because God get ready to get you how you told the world that God, you know what I'm saying, that thought he said something like he don't believe in God and he did this. And you know, God get ready to gonna tear him down.
Yeah, you're fighting cancer. All that. He paid those people. He will write down what I want you to say. I want you to say this, and this, and this, and this. And she got to say what she has to say. He'll tell other people, I want you to say this. He's a fake. He's a phony.
You can see how he talked to her.
Her is real. Her daddy is real. I knew something was off with him. I could never put my finger on it. Yeah, he's very off. And what she said, he need help. And nobody can save him but himself.
Yeah.
Nobody can save him but himself. This is the truth. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of seeing his ass come across my screen. I'm tired.
I know that's right.
Brianna is telling the truth. So let me go. There's so much more that the public don't know. So much more. Y'all be blessed.
Let me tell you something. When people coming out, I mean, it's inevitable, you know, because he got cocky. Hadn't he got cocky and said what he said about he did this about, you know, you didn't give God no credit about you healing and you daggone surviving cancer. You really didn't want to acknowledge that there was a God, like, because you'd already signed yourself over. You know, once you daggone sign yourself into the industry, you've already signed yourself over to your soul over to whatever you sold your soul over to. So you didn't really want to acknowledge the fact of that. And you said some things that probably, you know, disturbed anybody that was a Christian or someone that trusts and believe in the Lord. You took a lot of people out of here with that one, you know. A lot of people was out with that one. That one kind of daggone took a lot of people out. that was, probably riding with you and praying that, cancer, you defeated it and you didn't die through the cancer. You took a lot of people out of here when you daggone didn't acknowledge the Lord for whatever you was going through. And I just wanted to say that. I wanted y'all to hear that, my people. You know what I'm saying? So people quit talking about Brianna's this bad person. You clearly heard what he was saying, and the family want to get out here and get in it and all of this stuff, but you clearly see who's the narcissist is. And then he's much older than her, so that's another thing. You way older than her, and you want to control and all of that stuff. But I wanted my people to hear this and see what Big Mama been watching, and I'm you know what I'm saying, it's just what it is. And he talking about his image. Well, you tore your image down because of your mouth, not because of the physical, but it just was, you just tore your image down with your wife, just making her feel very insecure with the women that you got in your face, the women that's in your phone. You don't want to give up your phone. And times out of 10 women, when your man don't want to give you his phone, it's because he got something in it. Any man that's not doing anything is going to give you his phone. Here, babe, you sure can go through the phone. But if you were with an unfaithful husband or unfaithful mate, you gonna argue, fuss, and fight about that phone. But a true man that truly loves his woman, and you ask him, "Babe, let me see your phone," and he can go through that phone and trust and believe that you're not gonna find anything in there that's gonna hurt your feelings. See, he won't give it to you because he know he's talking to women, and he knows whatever you're gonna find in the phone is gonna hurt your feelings. So for all the women that have been beat and want to take up for your brothers and sisters, or you know what I'm saying, your brother daggone beating on his wife, or physically abusing, or mentally, or daggone, just psychologically beat, you know what I'm saying, beatings. Psychological beating is the worst. Listening to a man tell you and tear you down, and you about the best thing that probably would come across him. This girl almost looked like Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful young lady. And like I said, he worried about his image. He better hope she don't get rich and taking for all the things that he did for those 6 years. Because, honey, like I said, the first time he had called me out my name, called me that B word, it would have never been me and him again. And, baby, I would have went for his pockets. They would have said I was a gold digger. Yes, I'm digging, baby. I got kids to feed. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. And guess what? Hey, it looked like it ain't gonna pan out for Mr. LaTruth. You know what I'm saying? Just for people that done came on Brianna's side, we don't care about what they family saying, because his sister went through a her little stuff on the internet. So we definitely can't take and I listen to that, about her feeling some type of way about Brianna. You know what I'm saying? And she got family, and then they got what? The brother that's, you can't even take him serious, but I follow them all. But it's just like everybody just need to just chill. Let's chill. Okay, because at the end of the day, it could lean back to they get back together, but I don't think nobody that's been mentally and physically and verbally abused go back to nobody for 6 more years of that mess. Hell no. Good day. Good day. Well, with that being said, y'all have a very blessed night, and don't let nobody steal your joy. And if you in an abusive relationship, get out, ladies, because it could turn deadly. And at this point,